Hey, Slash ID Buckaroos. How the heck are you? As we uh, inch closer to St. Patrick's Day, I know we got a while to go. We got to get through Valentine's Day first, but nevertheless. So the idea was originally the idea I wanted to have three Ohio products to do kind of a version of an Irish car bomb, but I didn't. So not having one product from the three products I needed from one particular region, I decided to do or make it more like a Midwest car bomb, if you will. So using the Dark Horse Bleed the Fist out from Michigan, the J. Riegers bourbon from Kansas City, and then the Middle West Irish cream from Ohio. Now, that's not typical, not necessarily Midwest, but nevertheless, you see where I'm going with this. Um, and that was kind of the idea. Those all these products are amazing. So now I'm going to do a kind of deconstruct. I'll finish the rest of that whiskey or the rest of that beer with you. I'm going to pour me just a little bit of that J. Riegers to have with you. This is a nice whiskey. J. Riegers has been known for their Kansas City whiskey, which uses Oloroso sherry, so it can't be called bourbon. But this is an actual bourbon from them. They refer to as their sweet mash. This is a very interesting bourbon. 56% corn, which is less than most, but they've got a whopping 30% 30% rye. It's got a huge rye content and 14% malted barley, I do believe, which is a lot of malted barley, which makes the whiskey a little bit on the chewy side, which is really great. I poured a nice bit there. And then the Irish cream, or the bourbon cream, rather. On vacation, I picked up the Hard Truth Maple Bourbon. Here in town, I bought the Hinterland Maple Bourbon from Tiakidaba. Both those products are gone, but I still have this one from Middle West. This bourbon cream is just amazing, though. It might be the creamiest of the bunch. It really has a nice creamy texture to it. It's just done so impeccably well. Let me change my hands here. My left hand is not doing well lately. Gonna work. Yeah, let's see. Let me put that there. I'll put this up. Running out of space on my bar cart here. I'm running out of space, man. Let me just set that down there. So now I've got a deconstructed version of. That's what I put in there. Did the Irish car bomb, or the Midwest car bomb, if you will. So back in 2020, things were going kind of nutso for everybody. And if you've watched any of my videos, I've always been this kind of very loud, obnoxious kind of guy. But through that, I invented this character who was sort of somewhere. It was a silent, so I kind of took a cue from Charlie Chaplin. But then I also added mannerisms I borrowed from the great Foster Brooks, who nobody did a drunk better than Foster Brooks. Might have been some Red Skelton in there, but I think I was really channeling more Foster Brooks, to be honest. So this character was just kind of, he doesn't know what to do now. The world's gone to hell in a handbasket. So he would do these crazy things. He would do beer chugs and different things, but he did it quietly. And always before he would kind of show you all these products, and before he did, he'd do the, spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch. As a, I don't know. So that was the inspiration for the previous video there. Now I thought I'd just kind of bring it home and explain what I was doing and why I was doing it, just mostly just for fun. Just kind of remembering that particular character. I like to bring him to life every once in a while now. as things go crazy, as we get ready for the upcoming insanity. Who knows, man? As we usher in our oligarchy and fascism experiment, I suppose is where our country is going to. There's a line in a movie called I think it was Club Paradise. So if we're all going to hell in a handbasket, I want to be the one holding the handle. And I feel that's kind of how I feel at this moment in time. Yeah. Hey, if that's to where we're going, I'm gonna be holding the handle, taking it right down with you. And I feel like that's where we're going as a society. Things aren't looking good right now. You've got folks like me that are worried about what's going to happen next. You've got folks that are elated about the upcoming fascism, which seems very bizarre to me, but nevertheless, that's where we're at. We've got folks that are intensely happy that they voted and elected a felon, a rapist, a racist, a known predator. They're thrilled about it, and I can't have conversations. You can't have conversations with these folks because you can't have a rational conversation with folks that have abandoned logic and reason in support of a madman. I mean, you can't carry a coherent thought. I mean, he's clearly lost his damn mind. And this is where we're at. We've got Captain Shits' Pants now back to take the presidency. Here we are. I mean, it's absurd. I mean, you can't write a movie plot like this. It's so bizarre. But what's even more bizarre to me is the folks that voted for him are elated that we're screwed. We are so intensely screwed, and they're happy about it. And so, for me, yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna open my best whiskey and just watch Rome burn, because this is where we're at, man. Anyway, my deconstructed car bomb. I don't delve into politics often in the videos anymore, but I don't know. I feel like we're at the stage where we can't shy away from it either. I think so many are want to protect their, what's the word I'm looking for? Their personas. Because anybody's doing videos isn't, you could say their identity. That's not their identity. It's their persona. They want to protect their brand, maybe is a better way to put that. So they're not willing to say things. And I don't care. For me, my integrity is more important than viewership. So I'm going to tell you how I feel about certain things. Occasionally, I won't beat it to death and do it in every video. But I mean, right now, things are just not good. And it's bizarre to me that there are so many out there that aren't acknowledging that. Which hence was what that first video was about. I said, okay, hey, this is where we're at. This is what I'm doing. Anyway, Sláinte. My deconstructed car bomb. So I hope, I hope we all get to whatever's next. But I am concerned for a lot of friends. And I think that's what bothers me the most is you've got the folks that are happy about the upcoming situation because they're hoping things are going to happen. They're hoping that groups are going to get persecuted. And that's what bothers me the most. I'm worried for a lot of my friends in the LGBTQ family. I'm very concerned for a lot of friends, and that's what bothers me is you got those people that want bad things to happen to good people, and I just don't understand that mentality that they want to put They want to hold up an archaic book that was written by scared men at the time to control the masses and cherry pick it to justify their ignorance, bigotry, and hatred. And it's just wrong. And that's what they want to happen. They want certain people to be persecuted because they're not smart enough to understand the science. So anyway, this is where we're at, man. Oh my God, that Irish, or that, I keep wanting to say Irish cream, but that bourbon cream is so amazing. So to my friends out there, hey, you have allies. I don't know if it's going to mean anything in the end. I feel like at some point, all of us are going to be hiding in Anne Frank, in all honesty. And I know I've got neighbors that are going to be the ones that turn me in. Because again, this is a society we live in now. Everybody that voted for this coward that's going to become president are the same people that would have turned in the folks that were hiding Anne Frank. And that's sad to me. Where the Nazis have somehow become folks to be admired. It is just so bizarre that we have just surrendered our democracy to idiocy. Here we go. Anyways, what are you going to do? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and also Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and hey, here's to you. If I've got friends out there that need help, you need to let me know. All around good guys, launch you. And for those of you that voted for that coward, shame on you.